Addiction is not just about substances. It's not only about alcohol, cocaine, pills, or marijuana. It's about what they take from you silently, day after day. You may think you're in control. You may believe that it's something you can stop whenever you want. But while you pretend everything is fine, your body and your soul are sending you messages. Messages that you've been ignoring. Let's talk about what addiction really does to your body, to your mind, and to your life. Because when you truly understand the damage, you will no longer want to stay in the same place. You'll want to act, not tomorrow, now. Physically, addiction is brutal. Substances attack the body in ways you don't always feel immediately, but the consequences come. They always do. If you're using drugs that are smoked or inhaled like crack, cocaine, or marijuana, your lungs are suffering. You may already have chronic coughs, shortness of breath, or a weaker immune system. Over time, the risk of bronchitis, asthma, and even lung cancer grows. Your heart doesn't escape either. Stimulants like cocaine can cause your heart to race out of control. High blood pressure, sudden heart attacks, even in young people. The heart wasn't made to handle these chemicals. Every dose is like throwing gasoline on a fire. Your brain, the core of who you are, also gets rewired. Memory loss, confusion, mood swings. You forget names, places, even pieces of who you were. With time, it can lead to early onset dementia, paranoia, and psychosis. And all of that begins with the same cycle. One hit, one pill, one more drink. Your liver and kidneys are your body's detox machines. They filter the poison, but they weren't made to work overtime. Every day, alcohol destroys the liver slowly but steadily, leading to cirrhosis. Many drugs and medications damage the kidneys beyond repair. You won't always feel it until it's too late. Even your digestive system suffers. Nausea becomes part of your daily life. Food loses its taste. Your appetite disappears. And with it, your strength fades. You're feeding the addiction, but your body is starving. Now let's move from what's visible to what's hidden. The emotional damage, the mental pain. Addiction isn't just a physical disease, it's a spiritual one. It isolates you from your own soul. It makes you a stranger to your own heart. Mentally, you start living in a cloud of anxiety, fear, and emptiness. You can't relax. You can't sleep without it. Your sense of purpose disappears. Nothing excites you anymore unless the substance is involved. Depression becomes your daily companion. Personality shifts occur. And in the silence of the night, thoughts of giving up entirely may appear. Relationships suffer deeply. People who love you are pushed away. You lie to them. You manipulate. You explode in anger or disappear in silence. And one day, they stop calling. They stop hoping. The bridge burns. And you're left alone at work or school. Things collapse. You miss deadlines. You lose focus. You lose jobs, opportunities, dreams. Financially, you may be digging a hole you can't climb out of. You borrow, you steal, you waste. And even if you swear to stop tomorrow, somehow tomorrow never comes. But it's not just statistics. These are real lives, real voices. One person said, I woke up every day with emptiness in my chest. I didn't feel anything anymore. Another shared, I lost everything. My job, my friends, my self-respect. I didn't know who I was anymore. And the most painful one, when I saw my mother crying because of me, I realized I wasn't just destroying myself. I was killing them too. These are not fiction. These are people who went through hell. But some of them are still here, still fighting, still healing. So how do you begin? Where does the path out of addiction start? First, you need to face the truth. Go to a doctor. Get your health checked. Look at the blood tests. Let science show you what denial won't. Sometimes the numbers tell you what your mind refuses to accept. Second, write it down. Take a sheet of paper and write this title: How Addiction Has Ruined My Life. Be brutally honest. Write who you've lost, what you've destroyed, how many days you've wasted. Look at that page. That's where your comeback begins. You are still alive. And that means something. That means your story isn't finished yet. But you have to stop running. You have to look pain in the face and say, enough. There is no greater force than someone who has fallen and chooses to rise. You don't have to do it alone. There's help. There are people who care. There's a path back to yourself. If you feel this message, comment below, I want out. And I'll send you the right tools, support, and resources. This is your sign. your wake-up call. Let this be the day everything changes.